What is going on? We are back again here on Twitch. Let's go ahead and get into it. Week number 6, and we got two teams looking to get their second win of the season. How's everything going? It's been a while since I've been doing commentary. Been working so much and family issues popping up and everything, but we got to keep the games rocking and rolling. I finally got a little free time for you. Thank you so much for the patience and everything in the chats, in the gameplays, even without commentary, you're still showing love. I appreciate that so very, very much. But we got to keep the games rolling. As you already know, it's going to be a West Coast matchup, Dallas at Tacoma. Two rookie quarterbacks in this ball game, should be interesting. Two teams looking for direction, two teams with different different owners than they had last season. Caboose rocking with Dallas and everything, hitting a little bit of a skid here, but still have enough time in the season to get back right. Same thing could be said for the big homie B Fazo, aka Biggest Troll, rolling with Tacoma, led by linebacker Brian Eshelman. I can't wait to see all these players get live, get ready, and I have everything pretty much ready to go. I'm not going to waste your time. We got to keep the games rolling. Also go Gators, getting into the championship game. We got to see who they play. So we're going to go ahead and do some double duty. I'm watching the game and I'm watching this game play. I'm going to hit the play a game button. I'm going to be rocking with the Fox ticker in this one, and we're gonna get this thing started, man. Best of luck to both of these teams. Tacoma's gonna be in the all red, Dallas in the white and green accents, and let's go ahead and get into it, folks, as we're gonna go ahead and get this thing rolling. Gonna be a return, taking a pass to 20, and it's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up. Mr. Nitro coming onto the field. I formation with Ulf Jacobson in the backfield. They're going to fake it to him. Going to quick pitch it right side and caught by number 20. There goes Spiderweb getting the catch for a gain of 6. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Got the giveaway going on. We're going to be doing 5 drawings at halftime, 5 at the end of the game. And we'll be doing the same thing tomorrow for the final game of the week. So make sure you watch out for that. It's going to be a shotgun set, passing it, looking left side, and going to be dropped there by Banks. He got smacked at the end of the play, and that could have been a penalty, but they didn't call it. It's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up. Have the game sound playing through my Benio. I felt it. My brackets are screwed, but at least my team's still playing, as that pass is going to be caught. He's not going to drop that one. It's Banks, and he's going to take it past the 40-yard line. Here comes Dallas. Uncle Swoosh up in here. He playing tomorrow against DC. Should be a fairly interesting ball game. Two of the better defensive teams in the league. Does the undefeated streak of DC fall against Detroit? We'll have to see, as we're going to see a handoff and pushing forward. There goes off Jacobson with a lot of room, going to get past the 35 on the other side and picking up 23. Dallas on the move. The biggest step up. He said he got the reverse Grinch and Grinch combination on the cleats. He says he's ready to go. He had one of his bigger games of his career last week. He's looking to do it again, as they're going to stretch it outside. Got some blocks, and he's going to pick up a couple. Is Jojo Vasquez, and it's going to be a gain of 2. And same thing as always. If we get 15 drawings, or at least entries, we're going to go ahead and draw. But I'll do you a solid. I'm going to give you 2. So if we hit 15, we're going to do 2 drawings. You know what I'm saying? Passing middle field is incomplete, and it's going to make it 3rd and 8. He said tomorrow going to be a blowout. Detroit don't have the defense to keep up with DC. I mean, we shall see. any given game day, you know how that goes. Gonna be passing this one here, looking for a man in the middle of the field and wide open drop, and Bandy had a touchdown. And one of the reasons why Dallas is in the position that they're in is the offense have been fairly inconsistent, and you really can't afford to drop those. Dallas is going to have to settle for 3. You hate to see it. Unless you're a Detroit fan, you love to see it, because there's some blood there in between those two teams. But the kick is up there from Carolina. She knocks it through with relative ease. That's going to put Dallas on point, 3-0. Gonna be a return here. Tacoma with the football for the first time is gonna get to the 20, and it's gonna go ahead and make it 1st and 10. Gonna be a handoff. There goes Mr. Hustle, pushing forward, hustling past the 30, and gonna make it a gain of 12 for his first touch. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming. Mr. Damien up in here with popping. We're at 12 entries so far, looking real nice. And don't forget, 20 viewers gets us another 2 entries. So trying to catch up for the last few games I wasn't able to do, and we actually just hit 20. So that means we got 2 drawings real quick. The first one will go to myself. It was going to go to Cassidy Dotson there for Huntington Beach. The second one will go to Mr. Uncle Swoosh. So 20 TP going for you guys. That's going to be a sack, and I know that guy. It's the boogeyman taking them down, and it's going to be 3rd and 9 coming up. Tomorrow wager needs to be based on points. DC wins by 25. We shall see. Like I said, Detroit has lost only 1 game, and that was to another undefeated team, Huntington Beach. Going to be passing this one right side and caught inside, well, outside the 35, and the Dallas defense gets a stop. Ricky Bobby there with the tackle. Sean Justice with his first catch of the game. Poe Politic and what's popping. And if something serves me right, Poe Politic and both of his players are in this game. Wheezy Porter, strong safety for Dallas, and Mr. Dolph Hustle, halfback there for Tacoma. As we're going to see this return come up here, going to be Mr. Jacobson trying to cut around, and he's going to get past the 25, and that's going to make it 1st and 10. Thank you so much for the biddies, my friend. I love to see it. And we still got 2 more entries to get, so make sure you get your exclamation point USFA. If you haven't already, we're going to see a handoff, and there's nothing going there for off right there on that play. Great interior defense there by Tacoma. JoJo's back there. Gonna be passing it here, sets his feet and throws a dart to Mr. Banks, and he's gonna push forward, and he's gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up.
Once again, we gotta get it done as a group. That's right, man. Play it to the whistle.
Shotgun set coming up, 1st and 10. Here comes Dallas. Another pass by Nitro coming, middle of the field, and there's no one there. 3 for 7 so far on the day there for the rookie quarterback. He's going to make it 2nd and 10. Passing it again, goes short and gonna be intercepted. It's gonna be number, I can't see the number, but that's gonna be taken away there. Is that number 24? Yes, it is. Number 24 with the INT. That's Art the Clown getting the interception. And I don't know if y'all noticed, like, about his actually, where is his visor? He normally has a visor that's like the Joker, but it's not showing up for some reason, or at least it didn't on that particular replay. But regardless of that, Tacoma's got the stop they needed. Now they're going to give it to Dolphin. He's got a lot of room. He's going to hurdle a man and get past the 40. 1st down there for Dolph. Said that was literally the same play. That's tragic. Going to be passing here. Here comes B. Fazo looking short and caught. Turning up is number 16, Jamal Allen, the former St. Louis Archer, coming through with this first catch of the game, picking up 5. And as always, let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know how the game is sounding. And let me know how the game is looking as well. I've updated my reshade, you know, like what got the filters going on. I might need to work on that again. Like it's a little duller than it normally would be, as that's going to be a gain of about 2. And I'm gonna see if I can pull it up for you to show you what I'm talking about. Watch this. See, I got like filters and stuff like that on top of it, but I need to find the one that actually makes it a little bit brighter. I forgot my set because it got deleted for whatever reason, as B. Fazo's going to find the 1st down play to Sean Justice, and B. Fazo's perfect passing the football. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. The boys in red on the move. The first one was an incomplete, and we saw what happened the second time. Hey, sometimes you got to go into the well. Maybe it's better the second time around, but I guess not on that particular play, as there's going to be a handoff in a big hole, pushing forward and going to get that 1st down play. There goes Geno McFly picking up 12, and it's going to be 1st and 10. But yeah, there was a new update to reshade. I had to download it. They're going to try the screen and going to get sacked. Castle bringing them down. 2nd and 17 coming up here for Tacoma. Handoff here, and there goes Dolph pushing past the 10, making that 3rd down a lot easier to hit. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up here. Shotgun set, B. Fazo looking for another completion and going to be caught and turn up, and there goes Jude. Tidwell, touchdown. Eruption. And the boys in red get it done on this drive. What a play there. What a pass there by B. Fazo. Still perfect on the game. And looked like Weezy Porter wanted that one, but couldn't quite get in front of it. And then he went and did the slam dunk on them boys. He's going to make it happen. Mr. Braden up in here was popping. Currently leading the Voyagers in sacks, or tied with the lead with sacks with Cassidy. So currently in the top 10. I do have the stats up to date, by the way, all the way up to week 5. And I'll go ahead and get the week 6 started tonight. See if I can get the other 4 games here. So far, so good. Trying to get back into the groove here. But happy to be back on as always. Thank you so much. And we need one more entry. We'll get another 2 spins going on. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to see the return cutting up in. He's going to take it to about the 17. Actually, that was number 17. Taking that past the 15 or something like that. Past the 20. Mr. Kyle Wu says, let me get up in there. And I'll do the spins after this one. Looking for a pass. Nitro throws it short and caught. First down, and Ryan Bandy hangs on to that one. It's going to be 1st and 10. Should have had a touchdown up to this point. And I'll go ahead and do the drawing. It's going to go to Buster 2002 doing his thing. And then it's going to go to Mr. Damien also doing his thing. So looks like another pair of Voyagers getting some points here. It's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up. So right now it's just Huntington Beach and well, unless Damien decides to do it for his Detroit, it'll be 2 and 2. We'll see. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Almost had a man offsides there. Going to pass it again. Looking for a man. Going to launch this right side and caught. It's number 81 on the other side. There goes Jordan Banks, who had himself a hell of a game last week. I believe he had 2 touchdowns, over 100 receiving yards. And that's going to close out quarter number 1 more than likely after they set the play. Pretty sure that's how that goes, right? Nope. Yeah, there you go. Go ahead and set up quarter number 2. Let's go ahead and get it. Throw your 2s up. We got the games rocking and rolling. He said, yeah, you can put that on Dante. I got money on Damien anyway. Okay. Say less. We hit 20 viewers. We had 15 entries already in the first half. You love to see this. That one was almost picked off. And that was Lakota sent to Wakua, who could not hang on. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man, going to throw it short and caught, pushing past the 45, and it's going to make it 3rd and 3 coming up. Rocco Gold there with the tackle. Chillin' Pro playing this crazy game, Schedule 1. Yeah, that game is crazy. I've been watching playthroughs of it. Not my cup of tea in regards to like playing, but like that's one of those good like sit back, get some good food, and watch some funny people on YouTube play it. You know what I'm saying? As just like Ulf Jacobson said, there's nothing funny about how I run the football. There is a flag, and I'm pretty sure that was on Tacoma with the offside, so you could go ahead and decline that one. Hit him with that stutter step move. Ronnie Shanahan the third there with the penalty. And they'll go ahead and decline it as expected. 1st and 10 coming up here. Looking for a pass again, right side, and overthrows his man. Rocco Gold playing some solid safety work. It's going to be 2nd down coming up. I don't know if you know the YouTuber Hoodie Sean or Sean 2 times, but he's been playing it and he's just hilarious. As we're going to see, Nitro launch this one to the right side and caught there by Ulf right in the midst of a crowd. And it's going to be 3rd and inches. I didn't say this earlier, but it is raining here in Tacoma, Washington, as expected. It's always raining there in Washington. Yeah, I'm watching him. Yeah, he's hilarious. Like, 3rd and inches coming up. Going to be a handoff. Trying to get the first, and he's short again. There goes Joe Vasquez, and Dallas has a decision to make here. Do they go for it, or do they take the 3? And it looks like they will keep their offense on the field. And they're going to go ahead and give it to the fullback who's going to get the job done. It's going to be 1st and 10, Spider Webb, the backup halfback, I should say. Real quick hitter there, can't be mad at it. And it's going to keep Dallas on the field. Both of these teams looking for win number 1 or win number 2. And this is a big game as well, as the 3rd seed still in play. Going to be another handoff. There goes Olf, who's rushing through to get inside the 5. Averaging 10 yards a carry so far. 2nd and 2 coming up. And that's going to be a false start, so make that 2nd and 7. Going to be passing it here. Got some crossers going on. They're going to go left side and overthrow Spiderweb, who had the touchdown. And that's 2 touchdowns off of the board here for Dallas so far tonight. One, the fault of the receiver, Ryan Bandy, and the second one right there, that was all on the rookie Derek. I hit those. Going to be passing it here again, looking to make up for it. Over and almost throws a pick, and Rocco Gold almost had his hands on his first of his career. But that's going to stop him short, and that is 14 points left off the board here for Dallas. We'll see if that bites them into you-know-what, but as of right now, they're keeping themselves in it with field goals. Exclamation point USFA getting the giveaway. Kick is up. It's all day. Dallas will make it a 1-point ball game in favor of Tacoma. We'll see what happens on this next one. Sending this one away here. It's gonna be a kneel down, and that puts Tacoma back onto the field, holding on to a 1-point game. What game? Talking about schedule 1, the one where you're essentially a lowly drug dealer and you're turning yourself into the kingpin of the city. It's pretty ridiculous. Not my type, like I said, not the type of game I'd play. It's one that I'd watch, as we're going to see him launch it downfield, and Wheezy Porter in perfect coverage to force their first incompletion on Tacoma. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Who's gonna make a play, baby? Let's go. Let's go, baby.
Got him offside, so free play. Going to be a handoff, cutting around, and breaks one tackle, and there goes the big homie. Off hustle, even though that gain is not really going to count. They'll probably take the 2nd and 5. Yes, they will. That's an interesting decision there. Do you take the short? Do you take the 1 chance to get 1 yard, or do you take the 2 chances to get 5? That's a pretty interesting thought there. What would y'all do in the chat? This is going to be 2nd and 5 coming up here. Quick pitch left side, and he's going to be incomplete, and there it is. Now it's 3rd and 5 coming up. That's a good well, not necessarily a, well, I mean, yeah, I mean 2 to get 5. I mean, it's doable, but in the game of football, you really can't take yards for granted. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a shotgun set. They got to get past the 35-yard line. B. Fazo going to be passing it again, goes left side and almost throws a pick, and that is where Thunder 823 in the chat probably would have won that bet. I probably would have took a carry up the middle on 3rd and 1 as opposed to trying to throw it 2 times and see what you can get, even though you can catch the defense slipping. But those are one of those coulda, woulda, shoulda type of moments. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely get it. 90 catching and 90 catching traffic to drop to 2nd and 5. I'm so sure. Yeah, that does happen though. Honestly, 90 is not all that great. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And this sim, like 90 is okay. If we're being honest with each other. it's like 90 is like a B grade. As we're gonna see the handoff going to about the 35. It's gonna be 2nd and 6. Yeah, it's my max right now. Did you have your what's the names on? Like your +3s and +2s? Second and 6 coming up here. 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Gonna delay the handoff to get nothing. Actually go backwards. It's gonna be 3rd and 7. I haven't got those yet. Yes, I'll probably work on spending some of those Switch coin on getting like a +3 and catching. Do you have any cap boosters yet? Because those would be, you know, clutch to get that extra push that you need. You do have to upgrade it, obviously, but it helps. It's looking right side. It's caught, and there goes Banks by himself, rumbling the midfield, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up here for Dallas. Interesting to see. Almost got him offsides again. Not to be. Going to be a pass here. Going to step to his left, then throws a short to his back. See if he can get something. A spin move, gets him free, and gets him close to the 45. That's going to be a gain of 5 on that play. And looks like TJ Blackman got the strip ball right there, doing his thing. It's going to be 2nd and medium coming up here. Going to be a handoff, pushing forward. He's going to set his feet, then launches it, and has a man with the step, but he's going to miss his mark again. Mr. Nitro. It's going to be 3rd and medium coming up. And also, I gotta double check you, TJ Blackman, because you may have like a majority of the traits now. I'll have to double check, and if so, then we'll just have to give you something in replacement for it. It's going to be a pitch, and it's going to be caught inside the 35, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. I think at worst I could get you like a 50 TP if you have that one, or if there's any that you're missing, then I'll just put that one on for you. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a delayed handoff again. There goes JoJo, and he's gonna pick up about 3. Gonna be a carry for nothing there. 3rd and 7. Third and 7. Here comes Nitro. Pocket solid. Pass is better. And he's going to hang on to it. It's going to be Luke Garcia the 3rd. Breaking the plane. And that's going to give the big homies in Dallas a good thing here in the second quarter. And they actually hang on to it this time. Good job. The rookie gets it done. Rookie to rookie connection. You love to see it. $12 to 7, make that 13 to 7. And that's going to be a 9-play, 67-yard drive lasting over 4 minutes. And that's going to put Tacoma on the field pretty soon. We'll see what they do.
Play a little aggressive, baby. Pay attention, pay attention.
Gonna be finding a big crease, and I think we're gonna see Zachariah Branch take that lead away. What a move. What great blocking there by Tacoma, and that's gonna put him on top. The second kick return touchdown of the season, won by Pittsburgh's wide receiver Sir Lancelot, and Zachariah Branch could add his name to the list. What a play. Well, technically, you could call that special teams. Kick is going to be up and good, and Tacoma's right on top just like that. 3.5 minutes left in the second quarter, and the cameraman is tripping again. I don't know what he's doing, but Dallas has a chance to right their wrongs here. And I believe that is the first ever kick return for a touchdown there by Zachariah Branch. So if you see him in the chat, make sure you show some love to him. And that's going to be caught right there. It's going to set up 2nd and 3 coming up.
Hey, what we got? Don't let up. Hey, let's go.
Off is in the backfield, and that looked like a defensive penalty there. Yes, it is. It's going to be neutral zone infraction. Mr. Kickler 10 is up in here. What's popping? Ricky Bobby, cornerback there for Dallas, the #1 overall draft pick in the previous draft, and he's also the leading force of the passing attack there for Huntington Beach. Looking to make some moves here. He says he want to get up in that giveaway real quick. As we'll see a handoff, pushing forward, gets past the 40, and he's going to pick up 4 on the play. Is off.
Rock and roll, baby.
Shotgun set. Here comes Mr. Nitro. Pass left side and caught. Secures it, and that's the big homie. Ryan Bandy coming through with the catch. It's going to be first down coming up here. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. It's going to set up a 14-13 ball game. We got ourselves a pretty good one so far tonight. Still got plenty of game left. One of these teams will walk out of tonight 2-4, I believe. Yes, guys, we're going to see the pass short. Is going to be caught, and there goes Riggs, who's going to cut up and get that first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 here for the big homies in Dallas. Going to be passing it, looking for a man. Pocket once again solid. They're going to throw it short to the back off, who's going to get inside the 25-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Going to be passing this short and a drop. And that was, I believe, Mr. Hogan that could not secure the catch. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Second and 10 here, passing it again, spins away from pressure, goes left side and deflected. And that's going to be Art the Clown getting the stop. It's going to be 3rd and 10 coming up. Third and 10 coming up here, passing it again, looking for a man, going to spin away from pressure, sets his feet, and then launches end zone, and there's no one home, and that's going to be a stop again there by Tacoma. Good thing for Dallas, they're in field goal range, so they'd be able to take the lead. Yeah, that drop was pretty crazy. Carolina doing some heavy work so far tonight in the rain. Left hash. Kick is up, almost blocked, but it still goes through, and Dallas will take the lead right back. As I said before, we're going to be doing 5 drawings after halftime, so make sure you get ready for that. Make sure you get your people in here. If you're an owner, make sure that you're tagging your team, because honestly, we should have 20 entries every game. That should be a bare minimum. And maybe if we do that, hey, it might throw out more. Who knows? And the kick is away. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Make sure you watch the game tomorrow night. Detroit and DC hit the field for the first time. That is going to be a flag, so we got a free play here. Steps up and then goes short, and they'll more than likely just take the penalty, move it up 5, and then try it again. Didn't see too much open, to be honest. Repeat 1st down. 41 seconds left here in the 2nd quarter. At the 30-yard line. As there's gonna be a bad glitch, and Dallas is gonna take advantage of it. He froze in time, looking like Prince of Persia. It's gonna be 2nd and 10 coming up. What is that? What even is that? And Bufezo sacked for the 3rd time in the game. Not by his own fruition there. As are they going to let the clock run out, or are they going to get one more play? Yes, they will get one more play in. They're going to launch it middle of the field, and that is going to be incomplete, trying to fit that one to Mr. Justice. And that'll take us to halftime, my dudes. Let's go ahead and get the spins going on. Who's going to get the first one? It's going to go to Mr. Sean Justice. He's going to pick up one for Tacoma there. Next one will go to Mr. Ciro Thomas, rookie quarterback there for Detroit, doing his thing. We're going to go to Ryan Davis for this one. So that's going to be 3. Number 4 is going to go to Devil's Arc. So either Hawkbusters or Goosebusters, whichever he prefers. And then finally, the last one of the half will go to Mr. Kickler 10. So either his cornerback there in Dallas or his quarterback there in Huntington Beach. So thank you again for adding into the giveaway. We got to get some more going, though. You know what I'm saying? Actually, while I'm here, might as well check the predictions. What did they look like? Looks like it's a lot of people have went for either 2 rushing touchdowns or 3 or more. So right now we currently have none, I believe, right? Do we have one? Someone let me know in the chat. I'm pretty sure they're all passes, but I want all passes and a kick return. Because Dallas had one. Actually, did he have 2? I don't know. We'll figure it out at the end of the game if we don't remember. It's all good. 1st and 10 regardless. Tacoma with only 62 yards worth of offense in the first half. They're looking to change that, but they're only down 2 points despite of that. So I guess it's still working out. It's going to be a gain of 4 in that play there by Dolph Hustle. Going to be passing it here short. Is going to be caught. Turning it up. Trying to rush through the defender is Jamal Allen. He's going to make it 3rd and 2 now. Going to be a handoff. Bouncing outside, 1st down, and a little bit more stiff arm, looking like Derrick Henry, and he's going to make it 1st and 10. Dolph Hustle is on one, going up against his user sake player, Wheezy Porter, doing his thing. Going to be a big drop back there by B. Fazo. He's going to go short, and it's going to be caught by Juju, who already has a touchdown, and it's going to be 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun set. Hand off. Gonna find a big hole. There goes Dolph Hustle, breaks 2 tackles and gets another 1st down play inside the 35-yard line. And Dolph Hustle's looking for a big season. So far, he's been doing pretty decent in my personal opinion. Going to be a handoff again. There goes Gino picking up a big gain down to the 20. And it's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up here again. Tacoma not giving up on the game. Actually, let's see where Dolph Hustle is rushing wise. Dolph Hustle is currently 7th in rushing yards. As we're going to see a carry there by Gino right there, picking up 4. And in regards to rushing touchdowns, he's not in the top 10. So need to step that up. He's going to get better as always. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Going to be a handoff again, trying to use his blocks. He's doing very well, getting close to the 10-yard line, and is going to make it 3rd and 1. Gonna be handing this one off, bouncing around, and he's gonna barely get it. He's barely gonna pick it up. 1st and goal coming up here. Going to be a handoff again, trying to find the crease, and he does. Gino down to the 1-yard line. And the run game here for Tacoma is looking really nice here in this rain. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And they're going to stretch it outside. Got beautiful blocking out there for Gino McFly. And there goes Russian touchdown numero uno on the game. And that makes the people in the prediction side of things very, very happy. and also makes the Tacoma fans happy. Dallas not so much, but still got plenty of game left. Tacoma takes the lead right back. And how many lead changes have we had up to this point? Kick is going to be up and going to be good. 21-16 is your score.
Do your thing.
Picking it off again. And it's going to be a return, trying to spin move to get past the 20. And that's really about it there. It's 1st and 10 coming up. Going to be a pass here. Mr. Nitro sets tall and misses his mark. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming. Passing it again, goes left side and caught, keeping his feet in bounds. Is going to make it 3rd and medium. Going to be passing it here again, looking for a man, goes right side and caught. Ulf is going to get that 1st down to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Let's see what Ulf Jacobson and the gang can do. Going to be stretching this right side off. Got a little room. He's going to get one stiff arm and then get stuck at the end of the play. Beautiful outside coverage there by Tacoma. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Not giving up on the play. Going to be passing it here, looking for a man, sets his feet, then goes short or intermediate with it, and that's going to be another 1st down play. Ryan Bandy coming through with another one. Is going to be 4 catches, 52 yards there for him. Honestly, should be 5 catches and like 100 yards and a touchdown, but we're not going to talk about that again. It's going to be 1st and 10 inside Tacoma territory. Handoff again, cutting up. Makes one man miss that was behind him and gets to the 40. Jerry Riggs getting into the mix. It's 2nd and 7. Gonna be a fake of the handoff, blocking a solid, spinning away, gets hit as he throws, and he's not gonna let that get home. It's 3rd and 7. Gotta pass it here. Looking for a man, big drop back short, is going to be caught, but he's not going to get the 1st down that way. And once again, Dallas in a situation where they can potentially go for it here. They can also take the field goal and see if they can make it a 2-point ball game. And it looks like they're going to settle for the 3. I don't blame them. Carolina's been essentially perfect all season long and is going to be kicked up, and that's right down Broadway. 2-point ball game in favor of Tacoma. And we'll see what happens here on the following play. I'm going to go ahead and send this one to the middle portion of the end zone. It's going to be a touchback, and that's going to put them boys in red back onto the field, holding on to a 2-point lead. Gina McFly got the touchdown on the last drive, looking to get back in there again if it's possible. 21-19, very close matchup here. I love to see it, especially on prime time. It's going to be a run, and he's going to cut up. There goes Dolph Hustle picking up some more yards, and that's going to make it 1st and 10 coming up here. Gonna be a handoff again, and it's gonna be user on user crime right there. Wheezy Porter tackling his halfback. Is gonna be 2nd and 8 coming up. Great job there by Wheezy. I love seeing those matchups right there. Gonna be passing it again. They're gonna send Wheezy on the blitz, but the pass off the mark there. And now it's gonna be 3rd and 8. Dallas with the chance to get off the field here. Passing it again, looking to step away from the rush and fumbles the football and recovered there by Dallas. And he's going to get the ball back there and win. And Dallas is going to make the play. I didn't see the recovery. It actually went right to the Dallas player there. You seen that? Punched out by the offensive lineman. That's funny enough. And Baron Wynn is going to go ahead and take it back. Dallas is on the move. This is exactly where they need to be. Going to be a handoff pushing forward past the 30, and he's going to pick up 1 yard on that play. Dallas looking to take advantage here. Handoff, big hole, pushing forward, 1st down, off Jacobson, over 70 yards rushing, and it's going to be 1st and 10 as the 3rd quarter starts to wind down. Passing it again, goes short with it. There goes off, rumbling forward and picking up that 1st down play. As we go ahead and close out quarter number 3. Throw your boys up for your boy. We got ourselves a great matchup tonight. Let's go ahead and do it. I can't wait to see this one for sure. Up the field. Let's get into it. Jack Nitro looking for a victory here. Gonna pass it, stands feet, goes left side and caught. And that'll be a short gain there. It's gonna be 2nd and goal coming up. Gonna be a handoff and going nowhere. It's 3rd and goal coming up here. Shotgun says 3rd and goal. They need to punch it in here. Gonna step away. Had a step. And Jack Nitro's gonna use his legs. And he's by himself. And he's gonna work it himself. Russian touchdown number 2. And Dallas is on top here in the 4th. The rookie quarterback says, let me do it myself. What a drive there by Dallas, taking the lead here. I'm gonna go ahead and send this one away. This one is returnable. Zachariah Branch wants another one, but he's not going to get one. Barron went there with the tackle and is going to put Tacoma back onto the field. Going to be running this one to the left side and going to be short of the 1st down, but a great carry nonetheless. Going to be another handoff. Easy 1st down there for Dolph. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Dolph Hustle hitting 100 yards on the ground tonight. That's going to be a short gain there. 2nd and 8 coming.
Playmakers.
Going to take a step to the left side just to throw it away. And now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down here. Approaching the midway portion of the 4th quarter. As we got a quick look at one of the photographers there doing this thing. Looking to launch this one right side and nowhere near its mark, and the Dallas defense gets a stop. And now they'll have a chance to burn some clock, potentially. Going to be 4th and 8 coming up here. Going to be a return. Going to cut around his bandy to get past the 20. It's going to be 1st and 10. And actually, I didn't say that, but Bandy and Branch had their chance playing on the same team for a little bit. So they're going up against each other. Going to be a stretch to the left side, and he's going to cut up, and he's going to get a couple of yards, actually more than that. Jojo Vasquez, not too much success here. But he's doing as best he can with what's been given to him. 2nd and 6 here. Gonna be a handoff, cutting up, and there goes JoJo again, getting a couple more yards on the play. It's 3rd and 4 coming up, as Dallas is not using off in this drive. I'm surprised to see.
Get it going, baby. Let's go.
Gonna be a handoff here, and it's gonna be another big carry. JoJo's gonna get his best of the game, and it's gonna make it 1st and 10 coming up here. Handoff, pushing off, they're gonna make it 2nd and 7 coming up here. Gonna be sending this one past the 45-yard line. It's gonna be 3rd and 5 coming up. Third and medium coming up, quick pitch, middle of the field, and a dart. There goes Banks inside the 25-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Gonna be a handoff again. There goes JoJo. It's cutting up and gonna get inside the 15-yard line after a gain of 8.
Oh, let's turn it up. It's your game, baby.
And off again, there goes the big homie inside the 5-yard line. Spider Web getting it done. 1st and goal here for Dallas. And off pushing for this Spider Web, getting maybe a yard. 2nd and goal coming up here.
Once again, we got to get it done as a group. Get it, baby. Let's go, fellas. Let's go, y'all. Ready?
Hand off again, push forward, and JoJo's not going to quite make it. It's 3rd and goal coming up here. And wide open for the touchdown, and Dallas is turning up here on the road. They said they need that W real quick, and Jerry Riggs secures it. Gonna go on the return again, and Zachariah wants himself another one. And Tacoma has 2 minutes and 32 seconds to try to come back into this one. They need a quick score here.
Okay, break.
Gonna turn to his right. It's gonna be a sack, but there's a face mask, so that'll keep this drive alive here.
Let's go get it now. Let's ride out here.
Gonna be passing it again. He's gonna spin away from pressure, and TJ Blackman says, "You gotta throw that away, Big Pimpin'." It's gonna be 2nd and 10.
Oh, no. We can't have that. Man, that ain't me. Let's get out. It's showtime, baby. Here we go.
Going to be passing it here, looking for Lane. He's going to take off to run. He's going to try to get the first down, but he's a little short. It's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up.
Hey, let's go.
Going to be passing this right side. He's wide open. It's going to be number 1, Elijah Diggs. Digging into those cleats. Going to punch it up in there. And now they need to get a stop and do it again. Tacoma's not done. We've seen a rookie-to-rookie touchdown for Dallas, and now we've seen one here for Tacoma. Kick is going to be up, and it will be good. And we have ourselves a 5-point ball game with less than 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. Gonna be pushing to the 15-yard line and not too much else. It's gonna be 1st and 10 coming up here. First and 10 coming up. They're gonna try to carry and go nowhere. Actually go backwards. 2nd and 11 coming up. And off in a big hole there for Dallas. It's going to be 1st and 10 coming up.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what it is. That's what it is, baby. Play a little aggressive, baby. Hit it. Get it, baby.
Sorry about that. Step back real quick, and we're going to see the return as Tacoma will have 12 seconds to work with. They got the stop, and here they are. No timeouts. They got to go deep. They're going to start right side, trying to get out of bounds, and he does secure it, and the clock stops. The ball hits ground first. Sean Justice with a big catch, and they have the sidelines, and that's really about it. Pretty much enough time for 2 plays if they could play their cards right. Big play here. A field goal's not going to cut it. They need to get the score via touchdown, as they're going to go ahead and throw this one away. And there was nothing there. Good move there by the quarterback, B. Fazo, to give him a chance. The Dallas defense 1 stop away. 3 seconds. B. Fazo looking for a comeback victory. Steps up to his right, then launches it to the left side in some double coverage and deflected. And the Dallas Dragons survive. What a game. What a game. Good try there. But the receiver could not hang on along with it not being in the end zone. Got as far as he could, though. Good throwing power there, I should say. As TJ Blackman's going to show some love to the O-lineman he went up against. And that's going to be the end of this one here. We're going to go ahead and do our final drawings here. We got 5 of them. First one is going to go to Kai Coco or Rapid Raccoon. I think it's going to go to Rapid Raccoon. Mr. Slam Bam Huckabee. He's going to go ahead and get one there. Good job. Austin Wheeler or Austin Wheeler Jr. will pick up 20 TPE. One more left after this one is going to go to either Just Chill or D'Angelo Jackson there for Miami. And finally, we'll close it out with Mr. Braden B219. So that'll either go to Ajay Dexter or Bradford Dexter, the second there for Huntington Beach. So we're going to go ahead and set this one up here. Just give me 1 second. I have to send this message out. Here we go. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and into these statistics here as we go ahead and get set up. Let me see if I can find my mouse. There you go. So we're going to go ahead and check out the team stats. Thanks so much for the patience there. Great game. Great people showing out. I love to see it. As we check out the possession time there, Dallas had the ball over 30 minutes. They're going to go ahead and get the job done in this ball game. As we go into the stats here, Jack Nitro 24 for 39 in his victory, 274 passing yards, 2 TDs, 1 interception. B. Fazo on the other side, 10 for 20, 128, 2 TDs, no interceptions. Had the longest pass of the game there to Elijah Diggs in the fourth quarter, 61 yards deep. Rushing wise, Dolph Hustle leading the way, 13 for 100. Jojo Vasquez, 13 for 52. Ulf Jacobson, 12 for 71. Spiderweb, 5 for 20. Juna McFly, 5 for 39, a touchdown. Jack Nitro, 2 for 4 and a touchdown. Jerry Riggs, 1 for 3. B. Fazo, 1 for 8. And that means we had 2 rushing touchdowns. That means the people that selected 2 got the W on that one. So congratulations. We're going to go ahead and select that. You know what I'm saying? So good job there. And in regards to the longest carry of the game is going to go to Ulf Jacobson there for a 23-yarder. Jojo had a 16-yarder. Gino had a 13, and same thing for Dolph. Receiving wise, we'll start with Tacoma here, 331 there for Sean Justice. A couple drops. Jamal Allen, 2 for 9. Juju Tidwell, I don't even know what just happened. Oh, I just flipped the TV off on myself. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and do that there. There's got a lot of craziness there, but we back in it. You know what I'm saying? Juju said, well, 2 for 23, 1 TD. Let me go ahead and move that remote out the way. That's pretty crazy. But Elijah Diggs, 1 for 61 in a TD doing this thing. Zachariah Branch, 1 for 2. Dolph Hustle, 1 for 2. 2 drops there once again there by Justice. Longest catch there, Elijah Diggs, there for 61 yards doing his thing. Let's see, on the other side, Dallas, leading catcher will be Ulf Jacobson, 7 for 65. Ryan Bandy, 6 for 65. Jordan Banks, 5 for 83. Jerry Ricks, 3 for 19. Ty Bird, 1 for 6. Luke Garcia only had 1 catch, and it was a good one for 30 yards and a touchdown. Spiderweb, 1 for 6. And James Hogan had a drop. That's really about it. 3 drops total between these receivers here. And the longest catch there, Luke Garcia, 30 yards. Jordan Banks had a 24-yarder. Defense, let's go ahead and talk about it. Weezy Porter leading the way, 6 tackles there, doing his thing. Ricky Bobby also with 6. Chester Owens with 6. Baron Went gets 5. Caitlin Montaigne gets 4. Ethan Flowers gets 4. TJ Blackman gets 3. Rocky Ivan, Cody Lawrence gets 2. Dexter Hall Jr. gets 2. Gus and Andrew Grigley gets 2. Jessica Navarro, Smoke Vasquez, Thad Castle, and Jerry Ricks get 1. Tackles for loss, Gus Lake gets 2. Baron Went, Thad Castle, and TJ Blackman get 1. Gus Lake gets 2 sacks on the day. Baron Went, Thad Castle, and Blackman each get 1 apiece. No interceptions here. Smoke and Chester each get a pass deflection. Gus Lake forced a fumble. Baron Went recovered 1 for 5 yards. And that's all the defensive stats here. As we go to the other side, and honestly, if you look at it, Dallas really didn't have that much time on defense, so that's one of the reasons why most of the stats are kind of low in this ball game. But that's normally a good thing. We have the offense on the field more than your defense, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're able to get points. Kilo Mack there with 11 tackles. Same thing for Brian Eshelman doing his thing. Lakota Senawakua there with 10. Zach Elliott going to pick up 8. Royce Gold with 6. Giovanni Valentine with 6. Quentin Sakiums gets 6. Art the Clown, he's going to pick up 5. Ronnie Shanahan III gets 4. Wile E. Coyote gets 3. Tank Jones II gets 2. Dolph Hustle, Juju, and a couple of bots, they pick up 1. Ryan Eshelman with 3 tackles for loss. Quentin Sakiums with 2. Ronnie, Royce, and Zach each with 1 tackle for loss. No sacks on the day there for Tacoma. Art the Clown got the interception earlier in the game. Lakota and Royce pick up a pass deflection. No fumbles or any other stats like that. As we go into the special teams, Carolina perfect on the day, 4 field goals, 3 extra points, long of 51. Assassin Moon was also perfect, no field goals, but got 4 extra points there. No field goals, like I said before. Assassin Moon averaging 49 yards on 3 punts. Carolina only punted 1 time, and that was for 48 yards. Kick return wise, Zachariah Branch 5 for 191 and a touchdown. Got the touchdown 100 yards long, just ridiculous. Good job there. Too bad it didn't help him get the victory, but definitely a great play there by a great player. Jerry Riggs 4 for 81, averaging 20. Good job. Punt return wise, Ulf Jacobson 2 for 24. Ryan Bandy 1 for 9. Zachariah Branch 1 for 7. And that's all the stats. As we go to scoring summary, started out pretty cool right there. It was Dallas on top 16-14 at the end of the first half, doing their thing. Going into the third quarter, Gino got a carry there for a touchdown. Carolina matched it with a 50-yard field goal, 2 minutes and a half left in the third. And then at that point, it was Dallas taking over. A touchdown run by Jack Nitro, and then Jerry Riggs got a touchdown right after that, like 7 minutes later. And then close out the game, Elijah Diggs got the touchdown. They ended up getting the stop they needed, but not enough time to get back into the ball game. As we go into the highlights here, go ahead and go through it, starting with quarter number 1. We got to go a little bit up, see if we can find something. B. Fazo getting sacked here in this one. There by TJ Blackman doing his thing. The boogeyman says, I need to get my victories. I need to get my stacks. You know what I'm saying? He led the league in sacks last season. Not quite the turnout he wanted to be, but he says he's trying to make up for lost time. As we see the interception here. After getting the sack and getting the ball back, they go ahead and throw the pick straight to Art the Clown. I want to see if it's on. I don't see it. I really don't. I don't know why it's not here. I'll fix that later. Anyway, B Faisal got sacked again. Juju got the touchdown after getting the interception by their defense. Got the crossing pattern, and he's gonna turn up, get that slam, dunk, dive. You know what I'm saying? Great job there. That's all the first quarter stuff. Second quarter, a little bit further up, we're gonna see the Luke Garcia touchdown, and we'll go ahead and highlight him in this play as soon as I can find them, as soon as I can lock on. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So as you see right there, hit the corner route. They left him wide open. They focused on Jerry Riggs as opposed to the guy that's a little bit further down the field. He goes up for it, secures it, turns around. He's going to punch it in there. Great job by the rookie. Great job by the rookie quarterback. But also did it. But as you remember, right after that, they gave up the lead thanks to this man right here, Mr. Zachariah Branch. He's going to go ahead and find his crease. Good blocking. He steps a little bit, and then he just used that blazing speed. He's not going to get touched all the way for a touchdown, and that was just too easy for him. Good job once again doing his thing as he's celebrating with his crew right there. Brian Eshelman showing some love. A little bit further up, nothing else in the first half, so we go to the third quarter. Let's go and see what they got. Geno McFly doing his thing. Let's check the blocking here. Beautiful outside coverage there. Dorvos in the left tackle, and Brian Eshelman adding on to it, and he's going to walk in untouched. Too easy there for the big homie Geno. Good job. A little bit further up, let's see what other highlights we could do. We got the fumble recovery there. They got to the quarterback there, I believe. Yes, they did. Punched it out, and then Baron Woods going to keep his feet, try to get some yards. Couldn't quite turn up for the touchdown, but it gave Dallas another chance here as they move closer to the first down. Jack Nitro is going to punch it in himself as he's going to go ahead and go to his right around the coverage, and he just goes in pretty easily, doesn't need to dive or anything. Great job there. A little bit further up, Jay Riggs got the touchdown right after that. Well, not right after that, it took like a few minutes, but as you can see right there, easy buckets right there, both feet in bounds. Too easy, making it happen. And then Elijah Diggs right after that, they're going to go ahead and give it to the big homie that just torched Ethan Flowers. It looked like there was in some zone coverage here, but he was looking for the short pass, but they allowed the big homie Elijah Diggs to run by himself. There's literally no one over here. I don't know how they did it, but they did it, and Elijah Diggs is going to punch it into the end zone right there. Great play there, and that should be it outside of this pass here to Sean Justice. They tried to get it up the field, and this was a really good catch there, able to get out of bounds, but they fell short of their mark. They tried to pass over on this side, could not quite complete it. And that is gonna actually, did they have the highlight? Yeah, they do. Actually, let's go ahead and watch it. Go ahead and set this one up here, and I'm gonna see, I think it's Branch here trying to make the catch in double coverage. Montaigne and Owens there, reaches up for it, and he actually has it in his hands, which is crazy enough, right? But he just hit him with that SWAT cheese right there, Mr. Chester Owens. He was like, man, get that stupid stuff out of here. That's what he said. And that is going to be the end of the ball game. So great job once again by both of these teams putting on the show. Still got one more game left to take care of, and it's going to be the big homies you see right here. Actually, that is not it. I don't know why it's not there. This is what I'm talking about with OBS, because I've done this already. I do this all the time. I'm too used to doing this, but I'll go ahead and switch it out. It's going to be DC at Detroit. Let me go ahead and put them on, and they're right here. Cool. So yeah, it's gonna be DC at Detroit to close out the week, and I'll be back here same time to get this ready to go. Should be starting around like 8 o'clock, 8:30 ish, depending on when I get back home. So outside of that, we'll go ahead and talk to you later. Thank you so much for stopping by and showing love, and we'll go ahead and talk to you later.